Hello, Jason Hall, Balanced Edge.
And I'm Jed and Jason, and we're here in Reading at our headquarters.
And we're looking at our Facebook here, and we have a young gentleman from the state of Texas who had a question about the eVent dry stuff sack. And this is actually a compression sack that is designed to weather all kinds of storms. But the question came up, which was, can this sack handle glacial water? Because if so, it may be just what I need. It's water resistant, not waterproof. However, we're gonna go find out. So, come on over. All right, we have our tester here. Excellent. Hello, come on up. Okay, stand right up here. And your name is?
Kaden.
Kaden, all right. I want you to stand right here. Perfect, okay. And
So we want to simulate actual glacier water. And currently we got this out of the hose, and it's not very cold. So what can we do to make it a little bit colder? What do you think, Kaden?
what do you think we can do?
Add something to it.
Put something in there, like something really cool?
Ice! That's a great idea!
Great idea.
Well, we just happen to have a bag of ice here.
Okay, you ready to help me, buddy? All right, on three. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
All right.
This is good. We'll put that down.
Yes, that's quite a bit colder now.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay.
So I've had one of these bags for a few years now, and I've taken it up on glaciers, actually, and I want to see if it'll actually, in submerged water, keep my sleeping bag here dry, which I'm betting it will. And I'm definitely putting my money where my mouth is because I have to use this sleeping bag tomorrow night. And yes, I could dry it out by then, but it still might not completely dry it out. So we're going to stuff it in there. And this is the XL model, and it is actually too big for my sleeping bag. It's just the right size for my -20 bag that I have at home. It's a little fluffier than this one. This is only a 15-degree bag. Okay. Air out of here.
Pushing it down. You want to push down, huh?
Help me?
Here we go. Ready? Push down. Yeah, give it a good push. There we go. Oh, that's good. Okay.
Okay. This is nice and twisted. Alright. Now, this is where the compression part comes in.
So you've done this before, Jed?
Oh yeah, many times.
Yeah?
I always use this when I'm backpacking or traveling, just in case.
So how long have you had this for?
I've had this for probably 2 years now.
Okay.
It's just good to have. I have this dry compression sack for my sleeping bag, and I also have a dry bag for my clothes because I really like getting back to camp and having dry clothes.
So some people, when they say I've used this for 2 years, I've been camping, that could be what, 2 days, a year?
Yeah, for
So
some
how
people.
many days is for you? What's your average
Average
days out, nights out?
It's usually a year. I'm probably out 20 to 30 days a year.
Okay.
Roughly. And sometimes I'm out for longer. So this is definitely a must. If you want to make sure your gear is dry, it's the way to go. So we're going to dump this in there. Hopefully it doesn't displace too much water. Oh, yes it will. Alright, if you want to come up here and take a look, Serena. I don't know if that rock's going to be heavy enough.
Alright, come on up here.
Where did that rock come from?
Help me lift this thing, it's way too heavy.
Where is this? Where did this rock come from?
I got it from out back.
It came from a planet called Krypton. Alright, ready?
Yeah, I don't think that's heavy enough.
We need more weight.
Exactly. I have to go find this rock.
Don't use your gear, Daddy.
Don't use the gear, I agree.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just gonna hold it.
For a couple hours?
Yeah, you know, this isn't. I've been in glacial
So
water.
folks, we're gonna check back in about about 6 hours.
Douglas, this is for you.
Well,
I hope you like this review.
there are no bounds to the gear reviews that we will do. Keep asking questions, and Jed will keep testing the gear.
Okay, so now we have it fully submerged in water. We had to put all this on there due to the buoyancy, and we'll check back in about 10 or 20 minutes.
2 year live.
Okay, we're gonna check out the dry bag real quick. You'll get to see why we had so much weight on here. Because this thing is quite buoyant. Let's wash it off. Oh yeah. Let's give it a little flick.
It's a ball.
It is kind of like a boat.
It looks like a ball.
Oh, ball! That makes
Ball.
more sense. Okay, it's been in there a half hour now.
Okay. Is it nice and cold?
It's definitely cold.
Huh.
And it's not.
Wow.
Well,
It's
there's a touch of
not.
water. And I think that's from...
Now, it might have been for me because I had wet hands
Oh, okay.
when I handed it to you.
So yeah, there is a touch of water here.
That might have been me.
So, Douglas, it looks like it is water resistant, but it is not waterproof
Against glacial water.
against glacial water. So the key
Clearly.
thing to remember is, it's submerged for a half hour, it'll keep your stuff semi-dry. But, you know, splashing water, you know, get a little bit of water on it, it'll do just fine. So that's the final word.